Installing to pull up my loads. And welcome to the Geeks, Flicks, and Joysticks Podcast YouTube channel. This is a show called What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. I am your host, Edward Prez. With me sometimes my ghostly friend,
Felix.
What's crackalackin' though? What you been up to, dude? Wrong question. How you been?
I'm good. I'm packing, ready to move.
Oh, all right. I took that a whole different way. Mi compa el chiludo. I was like, yeah. I was all like, yeah, you are, dog. Hell yeah, you are. Yeah, you pack.
You know it.
Yeah, you. No, I don't know it, but I was just being a friend and supporting.
You remember you saw my balls?
Oh yeah. Did I? But they were like on the like on the underwears.
Yeah.
Oh.
Busting out.
I remember Bubbles took a big old peek because like your pants were ripped or something, right? And you.
Yeah, and I forgot I ripped them.
Yeah, and you were just like spread eagle, valiéndote
Yeah.
verga, mi compa.
Pues siempre.
Pues siempre. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna review. This is a show we review a whole bunch of shit, but I got timestamps on the bottom because you see on the YouTube. The big main one of this week is Gojira. If you just want to jump over to that, you can head on over and click that. Skip all this other stuff, but you don't know what you might miss. There might be some gold right there, son.
Exactly.
Who knows? But let's start. I'm gonna kick off. I played a little something. I was visiting the grandmas over there, and with that comes me dipping in my big ass toes into some Xbox stuff, you know. So I hopped on the Game Pass. It was the EA Play, I think it was, where I found this little game called Sea of Solitude. I've heard of it before. I wanted to play it before. I remember a couple E3s ago, and it's about a journey where you play as Kay. She's a lonely woman who has turned into a monster. Explore an evolving world where nothing is quite as it seems. The graphics are, I would describe it, very Breath of the Wild-y mixed with Wind Waker. So kind of like
so cell shaded,
very colorful at the same time, very dark. So she's a monster.
Okay.
It's heavy mental illness to the point where when you start the game, it tells there's a warning. They're like, yo, if you're going through some shit, don't use this game as advice.
la verga, that.
Kinda. I think they went a little overboard with it, but it's still, if this game goes out to the wrong person, who knows? But they're not really giving out advice. But that warning just was like, all right.
It's like a disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. But the theme is very heavy in mental illness, depression, that kind of things. Like there's a lot of metaphors for everything. So what you breaking down the game, she's a monster. She's all in black, and she's got these little boat with the little fucking lantern that lights stuff, and you're going through this little part, like this little town, but it's all water. Everything is water.
Okay.
And then she sees this girl that's light, and it kind of looks like her, but not really. And she's talking to her, and she's like, come on, follow me. And she follows her, and she runs into these monsters that are telling her bad things, like, you ain't shit, you suck, and it's all your fault, and just very heavy things. But the monsters kind of look like her, and the voice is her, and it's also distorted, and she talks and stuff, but her accent is like German, I want to guess. So that adds some charm to it. It feels nice. Like you can tell. I don't know if I can tell if this is disrespectful or not, but it feels like it was one of the developers that was doing it. You know, not like I don't want to disrespect them by saying it. Not like a voice, like a legit voice actor. I don't want to say that, but they did a very good job. Whoever they are, you did a wonderful job. I loved it. It was great. The music adds to it. What was that?
It does look pretty.
Yeah, it looks pretty in its own way, but it's also very dark. So it was kind of hard for me to figure out where to go. But you don't attack anything or anything. You just go around, like collecting these like ghost pedos. There's like these ghosty black things that she puts in her backpack. That's also a metaphor for something. And then she keeps, as the game keeps going, you encounter other monsters that represent somebody else in her life. So we got her brother, her mom, and her dad, and they're tienen pedos, but they're fighting and shit, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, everything is a metaphor, and she helps these people, but ultimately she's not helping herself, so that also affects her. So it's a lot of mental illness things. It's very stylish. The gameplay, like I said, is simple. It's a platformer. You run, jump, You don't shoot anything. You don't attack anything. You kind of help them. You throw up this flare, and that flare attaches to some other things, and you go there and shine lights to the darkness and colorful. And once you relieve the darkness, you get this beautiful landscape of water and cities, and that's where the color comes in, and it's very dope. And it's very short.
A lot of contrast.
Yeah, hella contrast. But it's hella short. I beat it within 3 or 4 hours. Is a very short game.
Bite size.
Yeah, it's bite size, but it's heavy. But it's not the heaviest game I've played. But I like the message that they were trying to push. They do leave it up for a sequel, which I'm very curious about. Fuck it, I'll just say it. Towards the end, we find a guy in the boat now.
Oh shit!
So like we might take on his problems, which would be fun.
There's a thickening of the plot.
Yeah, he wasn't a part. Well, maybe he was, because she also saves her or helps her boyfriend, who turns into a dope ass, like a ice wolf, and then she's chipping away at his problems, and he's becoming a darker wolf because he also suffers for a certain mental illness.
Okay.
So I wonder if it's him that falls into the boat. I don't remember. But I would like a sequel. It's dope. I like it, and it's included with the Game Pass. If you haven't played it, Sea of Solitude, check it out. I liked it. Very dope. Very nice.
I definitely will.
It's
it looks
8. It's an 8.
pretty.
Sure. It's a solid 8. I enjoyed myself, and the theme is pretty heavy, but I like when games do this and when they do it right. Even though I haven't really come across games that do it wrong. Maybe because they're not good enough.
Yeah, they're not good enough, so you don't play them.
Most likely. Sea of Solitude, very dope. Check it out. What you been doing? Punk ass.
So, I watched an anime. It's on Netflix right now. An anime. It's called Demon Slayer. It's been out for a while.
What's his Japanese name?
I don't fucking remember.
Kimetsu no Yaiba. You fuck.
Do I look like a Japanese person?
No.
I'm a fan of anime. I don't speak Japanese. That's the name that's on Netflix.
That's what it says on IMDb. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Proceed.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you for the info. So
shout out to
it is 24 episodes. Each episode is like 20-something minutes. So it's short episodes, and it's a short-ish anime because there's animes that are shorter with 12 episodes and others that are endless like One Piece. But this one is like a period piece where this kid goes out and harvests or whatever, and when he comes back, his family's dead, and the only survivor was his sister, but his sister was turned into a demon. So now he's studying to be a demon hunter so he can find the demon who turned his sister and find out if he can turn her back into a human.
Gotcha.
So that's the whole premise of the series, and it is a very simple series, very catered to a mainstream audience per se, because Netflix is starting to grow in his anime catalog, and it has a lot of loaded shit in there.
Yeah.
This is more on the lighter side, on theme, and on the visuals, because this is gorgeous. I mean,
yeah, there's this one picture on the IMDb and for the episode My Own Steel, and it kind of looks like a video game. Like it's a top-down shot, like a bunch of people walking around the field. It kind of looks like I clicked on it, but I didn't see the picture. Kind of looks like a video game actually. This one shot.
Yeah, there's some shots that do look video game-ish, and some graphics.
Yeah,
they're so smooth and so like pretty that it does feel like it came out of a video game. Yeah. It actually, one of the last episodes I saw yesterday, there was a dude dancing, and the flow of his movements was so natural. I could have sworn they just mocapped a human and stuck him in there, because it looked pretty cool. They
This just got on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it came out I think last week, but it's been a while.
I've heard of it.
And actually the second season comes out this year.
Oh, gotcha.
It is
So
It is not slow. Every episode has something.
Mm-hmm.
The fighting is mwah, gorgeous.
Chef kiss, dog.
Yeah,
Damn.
chef kiss,
Damn.
and it's because it's an M&A.
M&A.
The fighting is fluid. The animation is amazing. The art style is pretty as fuck. I mean, the protagonist is 16 years old. His sister, I think, is 14, and they look 12.
Yeah. The protagonist is the guy with the red hair.
Yeah.
Guy looks like a girl with earrings.
The what?
He looks like a girl
with earrings.
with
Yeah.
earrings.
And the sister is like biting a bamboo stick.
Okay.
They're both a pair of badasses. I mean, my God, it is gory. So it's not all shits and giggles. It is gory. It is bloody and it's violent. But there's style to the violence. So it's a solid 9.
Damn. Okay.
And mostly because it's light on. If you see it, it's like it doesn't have that weight that I think, like, for example, the video game you played has. So you can just breeze through them.
Even though 27 episodes for one season, like, my balls do kind of go like, oh, neta.
Cabron.
But if you can't stand
One Piece
yeah, I'm not trying
past
to.
1,000.
Yeah, I'm not trying. I'm not starting One Piece. I'm not starting.
No, me neither. And I remember when I started watching it on TV back when it came out on 4Kids TV.
Yeah. It's just a little weird with animes. That's why I'm enjoying the Netflix ones right now, because they're very, like, you could just pop it in and watch. You need to watch, hundreds of episodes to know what's going on. It's like one contained story, 8 episodes, boom, 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 boom. Animes to me are a little intimidating. I do love and appreciate the ones that I do watch, and I don't watch many. So maybe I could see myself probably hopping on this one. There was one on Netflix that recently came out. They were promoting the 2nd season. I was in a documentary about Watch for Bubbles that I do not recall if we talked about it on here. The Why We Do Anime or something like that.
Boku no Pico?
What?
What?
Salud. ¿Qué, güey?
No.
The fuck are you talking about, son?
Proceed.
I don't know. You distracted me.
There was an anime that you.
Yeah, no. But we watched a documentary where they talk about and interview people. Here it is. Interview people that do anime. You know, the Agretsuko one, and then
that is fun.
Yeah, they talk about those people. I don't know why this became a different review, but fuck it. But yeah. Anyway, there was this anime was featured in there, and it's called Be the Beginning. You seen that one?
No.
It looks crazy as fuck. There's only 2 seasons. So I'm between watching this one or Demon Slayer, and I feel like you would like Be #the Beginning or whatever the fuck this is.
Actually, that is the anime I'm watching. I'm gonna start right now.
Did you hear the Netflix boom? Okay.
Yeah.
You did? Okay. Because I actually accidentally played it. I love verga, I'm deaf. That's the one you're gonna start watching? Be the Beginning?
Yeah. Yes. Because I saw the trailer and goddamn.
Okay. Then we were watching. Okay. Expect our review next week. Because then I'm watching it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Or whenever we finish next week. How many episodes? Because the 2nd season just came out for that.
Yeah.
Right? It shows only like 18 episodes.
Yeah, it's not that long.
10 episodes. And then 12 episodes, 2 seasons. So it's about the same. The 2nd season only has 6 episodes. So it's actually less. So I might watch this one first, or give it the 3-thing treatment, and then I might hop on Demon Slayer. I do remember walking around stores and shit and seeing Demon Slayer stuff. So there is a fan base there. So
yeah,
out of many things that you suggested, I might hop on day one.
Yeah, actually, this is something I think you not love, but you would kind of like this. So. And mostly because of the fighting, the story is very simple. The characters are very witty, but all in all, it's actually a pretty solid anime.
Alrighty, bro. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something that has been on my list, been on my thing for a long ass time since it came out. I don't know why the fuck I didn't jump on and watch it. And this is the FX series Dave. This is the show
Dave?
that follows Dave Bird, aka Lil Dicky.
I forgot about Lil Dicky.
So a neurotic mid-20s suburbanite convinced he's destined to be one of the greatest rappers of all time. Now he's got to prove it to everyone else. We all know who don't know who Lil Dicky is. Lil Dicky is a Jewish rapper. He's very white, very corny looking, right? But
Yeah.
but my man can spit fucking bars, right? But he started out in the game.
Yes, he fucking can.
He started out in the game very goofy and funny looking. So they were comparing him a lot to Lonely Island, aka the SNL boys with Andy Samberg and his crew, because he did this one.
Yeah.
So he's a legit rapper, by the way. But he comes in with the funny type rap, but he can also just spit bars about whatever the rap you consider to be. So he's great. But his image is like a front. Like people don't believe he can do these things, right?
Side note, thank you for recommending that motherfucker to me. God damn, he's good.
Yeah, I don't remember if I sent this to you, but I think I did. I got you into one of his songs called Pillow Talk.
Save that money?
Save That Money was the first one. The first one I
Yeah.
saw. And this is just a peek into Lil Dicky for y'all who don't know who Lil Dicky is. But he had a whole video on the song Save That Money where it is about saving money. And he didn't spend a dime in the music video. He would just walk around and ask rich people if they can film in front of their houses. So the whole video is him knocking on rich people's doors, be like, "Hey, we're filming a rap video. Can I stand in front of your Ferrari and pose like it's mine?" And people were like, "Yeah, all right. Can you sign this one?" And then he came across T-Pain's video, so he was using T-Pain's actual video in the background in his video. This man's a fucking genius, all right?
Yeah.
And then I fell in love with him because he would go on like freestyles of like Shay 85 in the morning or what shit, yeah, Shay in the morning and all these other radio shows, and he would spit bars live, freestyle, and it's fucking fantastic. It's witty, it's great. He's easily for me top 20 rappers of all time, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's creeping up. Where I think I introduced him to you with Pillow Talk. I think I did. That's the
first one you showed me.
That's a 10-minute video of him rapping about having a conversation with the girl. But the way he's rapping is that he's rapping the conversation. So he's rapping the girl's part, his part. You go watch Pillow Talk. It's amazing. He's got Brain, the character. Brain. It's great. It's fantastic. So I'm like, okay, I like Lil Dicky. This is a show. Okay, flashbacks to Atlanta, right? Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, he's got a show Atlanta. They started rapping, or they filmed. They're wrapping up that third season, I think, right now. So I'm stoked about that, right? Long story short, I'm like, all right, let's fucking watch Lil Dicky shit, right? It's fantastic. It's fucking great. It's great. It's fucking chef kissed. It's very much his story trying to become a rapper.
2 chef kisses in one episode.
I know. Not all of this is caca, son. But yeah, he's coming across with the difficulties of being a white rapper. He's judged and this shit, and the amount of legit rappers. Not legit, but real rappers in the game that are in this thing is crazy. We got YG, we got Trippie Redd, a handful of other peoples, and they're like legit characters in the show. I would call him like a modern Woody Allen. You saw any Woody Allen movies?
A lot of them, yeah.
Okay, you see how he's quirky and weird like that?
Yes.
So Lil Dicky will do the same. He'll like latch on to a certain point of view and then explain it his way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's kind of like that. Also, it helps that Andrew Santino is also in this.
No, says mama.
Comedian. He plays his best friend, and he ultimately quits his job to become his agent. So he's running around in there. It's all about dicks. His rap name is literally a dick joke.
Yeah.
So it's all about dicks. He's describing his dick. He's rapping about dick. That's how he's trying to blow up. Is just rapping about his dick. How his dick has a third hole, a second pee hole, and that's where the pee comes out. It's insane. It's crazy. And the music is fucking fire because it's Lil Dicky. So the beats, he's got people who does his beats and his friends. It's just great, fucking tastic. I loved it, and I'm delighted to say that they also finished wrapping the second season for this. This came out almost a year now. So I fucking dope. It's fantastic. It's great. I put it up there with Atlanta. I would tie it with Atlanta. That's how much I liked it. I ate the whole thing in one day.
Verga, güey.
Yeah. I fucking loved it. It was fantastic. If you don't believe me or whatever, well, fuck you and fuck me. But there is the very last episode is not really a spoiler, but it's pretty great. There is another song, a la Pillow Talk, you know? That's called Jail.
What?
It's just go YouTube that shit. They break it up in parts for some reason, but you have the full song also just audio. You could just do that because it's pretty fun to listen to Pillow Talk without the video, because that's how I originally came across it, because I was already repping, you know, Lil Dicky before that. Before the Pillow Talk had a video, so you're just imagining what's going on, and then you see the video, and it's two totally different things. Because it's a little story. So in the show, you got Jail, and it's how he's rapping about. I don't want to spoil it, but it's like it's like 9 minutes. It's great.
Okay.
It's fucking fantastic.
Pillow Talk was what, 15, 20 minutes?
No, it was 10. It was around 9.
Okay.
And this one is around
it's
7.
gold.
It's fantastic. It's great. I love it. It's on the FX Plus app, whatever the fuck you can find your shit. I gotta smile like a stupido. I feel like you will like it. Did you ever watch Atlanta?
Yeah, actually, the last episode I watched was the Teddy Perkins.
Okay. So you haven't finished it then?
No, I haven't finished it, but god fucking damn, it's a good show.
It's great. I would say that it birthed the career of 2 people.
Yeah.
I would even say 3. Zazie Beetz is in there too. Because no shade. I had not seen Brian Tyree Henry or Lakeith Stanfield or Zazie Beetz in anything before Atlanta. But Dave is fantastic. Go watch that.
Side note, do you know? I'm so sorry to fuck it up.
No, figure out. Soy un pinche mago. ¿Qué, güey?
Zazie Beetz is in Invincible.
Ooh, okay.
Actually, it's a cool cast. You should watch it when it finishes. Because goddamn.
Right. I mean, hit me with your review when you're done, and then we'll see.
Arre.
But yeah, it birthed the career. You see me fucking loading up the segue again. It birthed the career of 3 people. You know, Atlanta did. But speaking of one of the people from Atlanta, we got our final fucking. Fuck you, man. I fucking hate you, man. I had it perfectly set up right there. Like the ball, it was on the fucking tee, right? The ball was on the fucking tee. I'm ready to hit it. And then Felix, pero pues estás haciendo. Pendejo. No. You can say what you want, bro. Fuck the segue. Our final review of La Semana, bruh. Gojira versus Brian Tyree Henry is also in this fucking movie. That was my segue, dog.
He is. He totally is.
He totally is. But along with him, there's a bunch of people, man. It's a beefy ass cast. We got Alexander Skarsgård, my favorite last name to say. Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown, Rebecca Hall, Shun Oguri, we've seen him before. Mija Asa Gonzalez, Julian Dennison, who we've seen in something about the Wildebeest and Deadpool 2. Lance Reddick, Kyle Chandler, Damian Bichir.
A Mexican.
Oh, 2 Mexicans. Asa Gonzalez and fucking Damian Bichir. Hey, Damian Bichir.
He's popping up.
I don't know why I'm saying it like a gringo. It's Damian Bichir. He been fucking hustling with Asa as well. I saw her in a bunch of shit this year. He's been hustling like a motherfucker, way.
They're trying to make his way out.
I mean, he been up there with it. Ronnie Chang. Who else am I missing? That was a lot of people already.
Yeah. Rebecca Hall. God damn.
Hey, I didn't know she was a fucking. Yeah, I remember in this last solo cast I did by myself, I was like, she's a fantastic actor. I was talking out my ass because I was like, hey, have I ever seen a Rebecca Hall movie? I don't think I had.
Have you seen the movie The Gift?
No.
Oh my God, I have to review that thing because that movie is very fucking good. Rebecca Hall.
I don't think we you reviewed something if you already saw it.
Well,
I brought her up because I watched the trailer for The Night House and she's going to be in that.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I
brought watch that thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen The Town. I haven't seen The Prestige. I haven't seen The Awakening. I haven't seen Vicky Cristina Barcelona. But she's fine.
Watch The Gift.
She's fine as a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, she is.
Where you been, girl?
Fucking damn.
Yeah. Shit.
No, you're radar. Goddamn.
What's she doing? She was
Hustling, bro.
She was in Iron Man 3?
Sissy. Wait, is she?
That's what I'm seeing right now on IMDb.
I think I know who she is. That's the bitch who double crossed them.
I mean, let's not call her a bitch, though.
No, the character.
Oh, yeah, fuck that lady, though.
Yeah.
Listen to me talking as if I remember Iron Man 3.
Huevo.
Bring it back to motherfucking Gojira, bruh. So,
Yeah.
Gojira versus Kong. It's the epic next chapter in the cinematic monsterverse, pits two of the greatest icons in motion picture history against one another, the fearsome Gojira and the mighty Kong, with humanity caught in the balance. Your boy been hard as a motherfucker waiting for this movie. Your boy been preaching hard for this motherfucking movie after we watched Gojira. What is the name of the one? Monsters of the whatever? King of the Monsters?
King of the Monsters?
Yeah. I was like, give me my fucking monkey and the lizard fighting.
Give me my monkey boy.
Give me my monkey. And I'm going to pass it off to you first. What you thought about
My monkey and iguana.
Gojira versus Kong, bro?
So,
try not to spoil. We'll spoil halfway.
Okay, so me being a careless Mexican,
Okay.
I went and watched it at the movies.
Well, I watch it in a theater as well, sir. It just so happens to be.
Well, yeah, your room kind of qualifies.
And then your boy got some surround sound this week.
Oh, boy. Neta?
I got a whole ass theater in here,
God
son.
Damn, son.
Oh, I was
You
in
got the popcorn
putazos.
shit?
I was inside the putazo, son. Anyway, proceed.
Okay, so in the movie theater, my bones were shaking, my balls were sweating, and my booty hole got all puckered up.
Okay.
Because goddamn, I had some motherfucking fun with this movie.
And you and Gojira, you and Kong probably have the same kind of booty hole.
Yeah.
All hairy and shit.
All hairy, all violently gaping after the rape that occurred on the fucking screen. Because goddamn,
Putazos.
I had fun. It's okay. The I think they finally learned their lesson, in that the humans take the backseat.
I don't think they did.
No, in that the humans kind of take the backseat because their plan. I mean, they have some plans.
I mean,
but
yeah,
fuck the plans.
But still.
I mean, we get monster fights in the daylight.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
And even
we
better,
have the humans.
and even better, monster fights at nighttime.
But it was colorful. It was lit.
It was lit, son.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it was. I mean, fuck the people. I want to see the monsters. I want to see them, and I saw them fight. Kong's bitch.
Kong, your team Gojira?
I'm Team Gojira, son.
Oh shit! I thought we were gonna fucking be the same. No, I'm Team Kong, son. Okay, we'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
Let's do our little easy paint over
Okay.
the fucking. You know what I'm saying, the fucking. Okay, it's fucking action packed. It's great. There's putazos, right? I have some issues with the people. We'll get into that in a second. In the spoils. There's putazos. There's destruction. There's some weirdness going on with some portals and shit. The bad guy we kind of called, a little bit, but everybody can call.
Kinda no sense, mamon way. That was
100%.
telegraphed a mile away.
It's not boring though. There is some cool ass Easter eggs kind of thing. It's a fucking ride. Like I said, I have a theater on myself, but if there was like a 4D, 3DX shit, I would have watched this movie 100%.
Yeah, it is. It does merit the thing, because God. Okay, I have to stop saying that because I'm kind of overusing it. But it is the best way I can express my feelings with this movie, because I had a lot of fun.
It is really fun, and it is the best movie it could be, possibly be, when it comes to a giant lizard fighting a giant monkey.
Exactly.
That's the premise. So it's a stupid ass premise, and then we get even stupider with more shit interjection.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
It's layered craziness.
It's crazy. So what do you score it for our non-spoily spoils peoples?
I'm gonna give it an 8.
That's a solid eight.
Solid eight. Yeah.
We fucking 100% agree.
See, way.
We will now enter spoils. We're gonna talk shit, most likely. But I just want y'all to remember we like this movie. All right, it's dope. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I feel some bullshit brewing. We finna come hard with some bullshit. Spoils ahead. You ready?
Yeah.
Me vale una hectárea de King Kong verga la Millie Bobby Brown way.
See, güey.
Could not give any single fucks. All right? I don't give a single long King Kong dick shit fuck about Millie Bobby Brown's story way. What she brought to the fucking story was she spilled some water and it wasn't even her, son. Fuck you doing? I love Brian Tyree Henry, bruh. He one of my favorite people. I was kind of excited in the beginning of the movie, like, oh, they're not typecasting his ass. He's kind of a nerd. He annoyed me to no fucking end. He's the comedic relief in this movie, but he's not even that funny way. And it's not on him. It's the character way. You must say what?
The writing is shit.
Yeah, it's so
because I hated him. I hated
him too. And I don't want to hate David Tyree Henry. My fucking favorite.
No, he's one of the most likable people I've seen on the screen.
I loved him.
He's funny and
I loved him in fucking Chucky way.
Oh, that was a
that
deep
movie's
cut.
caca.
Yes, it is. That's fucking bullshit. But so the kid from the Deadpool movie, yeah, he shouldn't even be in the movie. He did dick.
I mean, he's the hero kind of way by spilling the fucking water. He's like, I could just spill water instead of trying to hack. I'm the hack guy, but I'm not gonna hack. I'm just gonna spill water. All right, bitch. Okay.
Fuck it.
I mean, fucking blue fire didn't destroy, or red fire beams didn't destroy the computer, but a little thing of alcohol definitely will. All right.
Whatever.
I kind of do like, because I didn't think it was gonna be that much of a split, because the movie is hardcore, pushing you towards Kong. They're painting Gojira as the bad guy 100%.
Yeah, they do. The trailer does a pretty good job at making you believe that.
But the movie pushes you towards Kong. Kong's got the little deaf girl way. MBB, shout out to the little deaf girl. She fucking taught Kong how to speak in sign language. But here's Millie Bobby Brown being a fucking metiche way, walking ass in fucking labs. Like, their only purpose was to like shine a light as to what's going on and to show us Mecha Godzilla. And fucking Gojira just pops up really randomly and starts attacking people and shit. I was like, all right, Gojira, what the fuck? The movie does a very good job. And like, Kong está lindo verga. Like, he looked like me when I'm laying down, scratching my belly and shit. And then you got the little deaf girl and they're trying to talk. This is home or la verga. And you're like, all right, fucking go on Team Kong. Why are you? Because you're the second person who's told me you're in Team Gojira. Why? Just because he won? Hashtag spoilers.
No, not because he won. I mean, kudos that he won.
He won.
Yes. I'm gonna say this by accepting that, and I do. How could I say this? I do side with what I read today, that it said that in a real world fight, King Kong would beat Godzilla's ass, and I truly believe that.
I mean, let's not also forget. Fucking Kong gets the fucking Leviathan axe from God of War, son. How the fuck you still
lose? That's the thing. I mean, he could absolutely win because he has the intelligence, he has the knowledge that he could use tools or whatever. Now, I knew Godzilla was gonna win because Godzilla has been in this earth for millions of fucking years, and he has the fighting experience of him trying to stay alive. And King Kong has been sitting on his ass not allegedly fighting skull crawlers, but there is a difference between a skull crawler and Godzilla. Now, Godzilla is a giant million-year atomic fire-breathing iguana who's feral and has sass up the wazoo. How is he not going to win?
But why is he your favorite, though?
It's a fire-breathing iguana. That's the closest thing to a giant dragon I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but
I'm siding with the giant iguana dragon.
But Millie Bobby Brown, though.
Oh, okay. um, it's that what I'm gonna say is gonna make it sound very even creepier than it should sound.
Okay,
And I'm
then-
coming from this as a wholesome part.
okay.
She's gonna be a gorgeous woman.
Oh, we said this since. We said this since fucking Stranger Things when she was rocking the bald look. I mean, that's not. We said this.
And I
millions
don't
of
give a
times.
fuck, and I'm gonna keep saying it as long as I live.
Yeah, yeah.
But she
she's-
didn't do fucking dick.
No, her looks have nothing to do with the character, and her performance has nothing to do with the character. Kudos for holding a American accent, which she's done in the last movie. But she
Yeah.
basically did the same thing like she did in the last movie. She got in trouble, and then, oh, dad, and the brace with her dad. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know, would have been better that
Yeah.
King Kong is like trying to defend us from some other bullshit, and then Millie Bobby Brown accidentally dies. That's how much I dislike her character. Let's say she dies, and then Gojira
Oh,
is
wow.
mad pissed. And then Gojira starts destroying shit for no reason, and then they like come across the fucking whole Apex bullshit or whatever. And then Gojira has, you know, like some shit that he's pussy whipped, you know, because like acá el otro vato te pussy whipped también. Shout outs to the
Alex
original
called
club.
it.
And I'm happy that Bubbles did not watch this movie. He would have been so pissed. He's like getting sick of Millie Bobby Brown. And this would have been like the fucking.
I mean, she hasn't been in that many things, has she?
She was in Sherlock Holmes thingy. Whatchamacallit? Enola Holmes. which
The
wasn't
Enola
that
Holmes?
great.
Yeah.
She's been all over the place. What are you talking about?
Just because she blew up from Stranger Things, but she's not been in a lot of stuff.
I mean,
Not that I can
mentioned,
recall.
I mean, I just mentioned Enola Holmes. I don't know what you- Anyway, there's
But-
destruction, putazos. The whole Millie Bobby Brown thing. I was like, no. Give me Kong with the little deaf girl, and then you give him the fucking Leviathan X, bro. A lot of people were calling it the Thornbreaker or whatever. Nah,
Oh yeah, Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker. Nah, Leviathan X from God of War, son.
Yeah, actually, that sounds a lot more badass than Stormbreaker. Now,
yeah.
how Godzilla drilled a fucking hole through the planet? What was that about?
I guess
I'm-
the circle-y Gojira thing that Kong summoned was like a force field that like gave him more power or something. I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, I was trying to wrap my head around this, and then I remembered, it's a giant fucking iguana.
They went through a
Just
goofy
deal with
ass,
it.
The goofy ass portal thing was weird too. Cool,
Yeah,
but
that.
unexpected and weird.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and yeah, they had to go through a portal in the center of the earth to get through the Hollow Earth realm, but then Kong just crawled out of a hole.
Yeah,
How does that work?
that's upside down from the original world of the whatever.
Yeah, it's upside down, then the gravity, and then Kong just took like what 10 minutes to crawl out of the center of the earth.
Yeah, it's
That's pretty
weird.
convenient.
I am glad that none of them died, even though Kong did lose the battle. He was all fucked up and shit.
That hurt.
Yeah, I did not want them to be pinned up against each other. Like I was like, okay, hopefully, like I knew something was gonna come, and that something was a Mecha Gojira. What you thought about the design and everything of the Pacific Rim Mecha Gojira?
I wasn't mad about it.
All right.
At first, I was like, it looks kind of strange, and that coming from us watching Ready Player One, where they replicated exactly Mecha Godzilla,
Yeah.
but it fits in the world, so I'm okay with it, and it did look menacing.
Isn't it kind of weird that Papa Lannister was nowhere to be found in this movie?
Yeah, that was very weird.
That was weird.
That whole organization was nowhere to be found.
And then there was no mention of the one dude being the son of the other guy who says, "Let them fight."
No, they just breezed over it. When they said his name, I was like, oh shit, they're gonna make a big deal. No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Just glazed over it.
They just glazed over that motherfucker. I do hope that there's a, what do you want to call it? Second movie, fifth movie, third movie? What you want to call it?
A sequel.
Fourth movie? Sure, más pelada, sequel. And it takes place in that Hollow Realm movie, right?
It would be cool, because that Hollow Earth just opened a shitload of possibilities.
A whole nother world.
Exactly.
A new land. Fantastic where fucking lizards and monkeys can fight. But I'm pretty sure I would bet my Bitcoin that there will be a sequel because Godzilla vs. Kong sets a new pandemic record at the box office with $48.5 million. This was over the first weekend. Over its first weekend, it made $32 million, and after its 5-day release, it's up to $48.5. That exceeds the industry's expectation that easily marked the biggest debut since coronavirus hit. This opening, I think it beat the Godzilla God of the Monsters, and that was when there was no pandemic going around. So you have to take that into account. You have to take into account how many people watch it on HBO Max, like yes sir right here. Prior to this weekend, Wonder Woman 1984 had the biggest 3-day start with 16.7 million, followed by Tom and Jerry with 14 million. So Gojira versus Kong definitely smashed that. So if I were to bet anything, I would bet all my Bitcoin there's going to be another movie, because if Hollywood loves something, is money, aka dollars.
It is kind of strange to hear you say that it made 48 and something million dollars when, and before the pre-COVID, the opening weekends were like 150 million, and that was like breaking even.
Yeah.
So it's kind of strange.
How are you going to break even by throwing it on HBO Max?
I don't know how that works.
I don't know. It's some Netflix shit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to understand that, but
I guess
mean,
it's
kudos.
like $15 per so many people, but it doesn't matter whoever watches it or not. It's a little it's a little crazy.
But hey, kudos to them.
Kudos
Jesus
to them,
Christ,
and like
it's a fun movie.
Yeah, and like I said, it's as good as a giant lizard fighting a giant monkey can be, man.
Exactly.
Did you see any of the OGs?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, Gojira vs. Kong. It's pretty great. It's pretty wonderful. I'm not gonna lie. I did have fun.
It is fun. I mean, it's putazos, dude. Come on.
All right. Go ahead.
There is a slight close to zero possibility that maybe, just maybe, we could see, in my headcanon, a crossover between Pacific Rim and Gojira.
Well, it's because it's the same people that made that Pacific Rim, and they own everything.
Imagine.
So,
Gypsy Danger fucking up Gojira.
I don't give two Gojira shits about Pacific Rim, but I'm gonna watch those movies, and then I'll come back with me and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because maybe like they throw on the Pacific Rim guys to go like break up the fight or something, because they're gonna destroy the world, because neither one will die, even though Kong kind of died.
Yeah. He died.
He died pretty much. He was dying.
Fuck.
Asa Gonzalez looked like a snack to me, güey.
No mames, güey. She
Did you
looks
notice
grump
that?
diddly unches.
Yeah, did you notice? Like, I don't know if I was like something fucked up, right? Because it's the same. It's like the same time of day, isn't it? Like when we first see Asa Gonzalez, she had a turtleneck on, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they're like gearing up to go onto the ship or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's got like cleavage.
Thank God for the cleavage.
Yeah, but like, when the fuck did this happen? Like, was it the same? Look, it felt like it was the same little time. It felt like her clothes changed.
No, they spent the night in the boat. Remember?
No.
Yeah, so she came with the turtleneck.
It's just everybody else looked like it had the same shit on. But her, because it's like no titties. Hi, I'm Asa Gonzalez. No titties, and then Asa Gonzalez, boom, titties. Oh, Asa Gonzalez, titties. How you doing, girl? How's it going? Nice. Welcome to the party.
I think there were two. I mean, there were. She spent, I think, two days and one night in the ship.
Okay.
Because that's when she
goes to show
when she knows
what I was paying.
Yeah, yeah, but it was them titties, dog.
Them titties, though, because I was distracted. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, we already dragged this out long enough. Let's get the fuck up on out of here, Felix. Go do that. And before we do, if you guys like this little banter, like this little show, please hit the subscribe button on the whatevers on the YouTubes right here. You know what I'm saying? I put out 2 podcasts a week on this bitch. We got this show called What You Doing. We also got the podcast where we talk about movies, shows, games, news, trailers, all of the bullshit. This kind of banter. Hopefully we can have Bubbles pretty soon. That fool has been running away from me. I don't know if he's dead on a ditch. I don't know. I haven't talked to that fool. No se está, güey. He's está perdido, Bubbles.
Pues no está dead because I just saw a post.
Shut up. BPA storyline, pendeja. Shut up. Wrestling.
Okay, sorry.
BPA out for Bubbles. Where Bubbles at? I don't know. But go follow Bubbles at Alex_Mac2 and what? And let me.
APB, pendejo.
What did I say?
BPA.
All right. I just saw an axe. I'm fucking King Kong now. All right. Don't fuck with me. I got an axe, son. I'm King Kong's son.
Me too, motherfucker.
You got a camera, bitch. We can't see. So go follow Bubbles at Alex_Mac211. You can follow Ghostly Felix, Jafel91, and you can follow me cosplaying as King Kong with the Leviathan axe at Edward Prazes, Paurazia. Yes, there will be a YouTube that's the Instagram. There will be a Facebook group for this channel where we can go talk about trailers and shit, and there's a sneak peek of shit that's coming out. Very, very fun shit. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people? Felix, I'm banging the fuck out of my mic with my axe.
I'm hearing that. So go watch Kong. Go give us some love. And for the love of God, lick an asshole.
Eat ass. Always and forever. You do you.
Bye.